Some are calling it the oil of the 21st century. We all know it as water. Many cities across the U.S. are fighting for their share. Now, a Northern California town that's seen its water prices rise like a flood is waging battle against a foreign conglomerate in charge of the town's water supply. KTVU's Robert Honda has tonight's special report.
Surrounded by 2,000-year-old redwoods in the Santa Cruz Mountains, the town of Felton was founded in 1848. Felton's Roaring Camp and Big Trees Railroads was once part of an active logging industry, and today the tourist attraction remains a symbol of how much the town values its historic charm. Part of that charm was the town's old water company, established in the 1850s. Citizens Utilities served the town for decades as Felton's population grew to about 6,500. But at the turn of the 21st century, a monumental change took place. Water customers got what many said appeared to be a routine notice. Customer Barbara Springer read it and threw it away.
It didn't mention foreign ownership or anything. It just said the company is being, Citizens Utilities is being sold to California American, both very innocuous names.
California American, or Cal-Am, the California branch of the American Water Company, took over in 2002. And as long as the water came on, no one paid attention. As long as rates remained low, no one paid attention. But after a few months, Cal-Am sent another notice, a rate hike.
74%. So yes, we paid attention then.
Although the change took the Felton community by surprise, the business strategy was common knowledge in Europe, where the huge German-based conglomerate RWE made it known it planned to make a big profit by gobbling up water companies the same way it did with other utility businesses. RWE called water blue gold. As soon as RWE bought the American Water Company and its multi-state operation in 2001, RWE, through Cal-Am, set its sights on numerous small water systems, including the one here in Felton.
We're doing the same thing we've always done, which is working hard to make sure that everybody here has a dependable, high-quality supply of water.
Clearly, we were just a small community. They had unlimited resources.
The rate hike galvanized many group called Felton Flow, friends of locally owned water. Over the years, Flow waged a bitter fight with Cal-Am over service and rate hikes and led efforts to buy the system. RWE rejected all the offers. So in July 2005, Flow successfully pushed Measure W, a self-imposed tax, to raise $11 million to buy the system in a public takeover through eminent domain. Cal-Am fought the ballot measure and fought in court, but lost on both fronts. The stakes got higher as other cities also sought local control of its water from Cal-Am.
They see us as a domino. If they let us go, then other communities may try to do the same thing.
Flow petitioned the San Lorenzo Valley Water District to take over Felton's water services and to lead the eminent domain fight. The Water District Board agreed. Cal-Am is aggressively fighting the move. Cal-Am points out neighboring communities, including Santa Cruz and Santa Cruz County, as well as the San Lorenzo Water District, also have raised rates.
We're facing increased costs for health care and pensions and benefits, workers' compensation as well. And like a lot of water systems, we need to make infrastructure improvements to maintain the system and make sure it's reliable and provides high-quality drinking water.
But just a few months ago, Cal-Am's parent company in Germany, RWE, surprised everyone by announcing it wants to get out of the water business and plans to spin off its California systems in an initial public offering. The IPO required the approval of the California Public Utilities Commission. During a crowded and heated CPUC meeting, Felton Flow demanded commissioners force RWE to sell the Cal-Am system to Felton as a condition of the IPO.
It is possible, or even likely, that this new publicly held corporation, having analyzed Enron's shortcomings, is about to embark on a voyage of heightened legalized theft, all on your watch.
But the board rejected the idea, called Cal-Am's rates reasonable, and approved the IPO request.
I think it's perfectly all right for the German company to decide to go do something else. It will, in fact, focus now ownership in the states, in and around California, and I think, if anything, they should be more responsive rather than less.
The CPUC decision is not a clear-cut victory or loss for either side because it does not affect the eminent legal fight. Begins next week in a Santa Cruz courtroom, but it will be expensive and time-consuming, and Felton Flow knows, regardless of the outcome, the old days aren't coming back. In Felton, Robert Honda, KTVU, Channel 2 News.